going on, y'all? It's Papa Bear here, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of Epic Adventures. If you watch this channel, and if you're a loyal subscriber or someone who's very fascinated with what I am doing, you probably saw a video or several videos where I went backpacking in the wintertime and I didn't have the correct gear to stay warm. And what I mean by that, yes, you could say a sleeping bag was one of it. Yes, that's true. I went through 2 sleeping bags before I got the correct one. My Teton, I love it. And also you have to look at the fact that I wasn't able to make a decent fire. Now, the second time I went out by myself, yes, I got the fire. However, I wasn't able to keep the fire going long enough for me to get warm. I wasn't able to get it roaring. I wasn't able for it to kick off the necessary heat that I need so I can stay in the fight out there a lot longer. And so I went back and I analyzed those trips and realized not being able to process a fire correctly is the difference between life and death. And it is. When you're outdoors, you have to have your wits about you. Not only your wits, but your gear. And so I went back, tried to figure out what is it that I need. And so first thing, of course, you guys know I picked up a saw. Now I'll talk about more about that saw. I'm still teening it. I'm still trying to figure out how well I like it. After the saw, I went and picked up a hatchet. Now I already had a hatchet, but there's 2 things. 1, it didn't have a sleeve. So there's a high possibility of me injuring myself. 2, it was from Walmart. Need I say more? And so I was at Bass Pro one day and I saw this, and for the price that I spent on it was like $26, $27. I thought this would be, you know, a good hatchet to pick up because I'm getting into the whole hatchet game and processing wood. That is be a good learning tool for me, being at the fact that the company does pretty much a good job with their tools, and on top of that, this is relatively safe. Not too big. This hatchet right here is made by Schrade. The model is the SC-AXE 10. Now, first off, let me apologize to you guys because I've used this hatchet a lot. I really haven't had the time to really clean it. And when I take this cover off, you see what I'm talking about. See some love on that. Let's take out some of that dirt. I've chopped down many trees that needed to go for their time with this hatchet. No, I had some trees I wanted to get, some small trees I wanted to take down in my backyard, so I used this to take it down. And I'm very impressed with it. Very impressed with it. You're looking at a full tang. That means it's one solid piece of equipment from the buttstock to the head. The back part, which I like to call the hammer, it's critical. Love it so much. Allow me to stake in some stuff when I needed to. The blade itself, the cutting head, very sharp and easy to maintain. I actually have a blade sharpener and I went through this a couple times and I picked up this sharpness just like that. Now I will clean it off for you guys out there. They're probably like, man, good God, respect your tools. I will respect my tools. I will clean it. That's something I plan on doing today. Okay, so what are the particulars about this bad boy? It's a full tang. Okay, the metal is made of 3CR13. The handle is made out of a nice rubber TPR grip, if I'm saying that correctly. And I do like the handle. It feels right when I'm holding it. I feel like a man, a true man when I'm holding this. And the thermoplastic. Now this plastic I was very leery about, but it gets the job done. I'm very impressed. I'm a man that likes leather things, but the problem with leather, over time it will eventually break down. I know that this plastic will break down. This plastic is cheaper than the leather. So, being I'm budget minded, I'll accept it. I wish they had the capability of like mauling this in or weaving this into our backpacks. So that way I can keep the sheath attached to the backpack and just unbutton it and go. But you know, beggars can't be choosy. It does have a 1 belt buckle, or clip as they may say. I like it because it's flexible, sturdy, so it's not gonna break very easily. And it's 2 inches, so I'll be able to get my 2-inch belt loop in here, which is good. Which is something I always keep. I'll wear a 2-inch belt loop. So I do have a video that after this I'm going to show you guys how well the hatchet held up and how I was just going through and chopping the tree down, breaking it up in parts, and so on and so forth. And so I got nothing else to say about it. Oh, actually I do. Excuse me for a second. I totally forgot and I just remembered. How much does this thing weigh? Because I know some of you guys out there are like, man, That's a very heavy hatchet, but it's needed because this is for winter backpacking. So the overall weight is 1 pound, 5.92 ounces. I mean, it feels like 1 pound. I don't even think it feels any heavier. It feels like 1 pound is worth the weight in gold because I know it saved my life. This is a need for winter camping. The blade length is 3 inches or 3.55 inches. The handle height itself is 5.91 inches and the overall length is 11.08 inches. So sorry I forgot to tell you guys that. I was so happy just to talk about this blade. I completely went blank. I'm going through puberty. That's how powerful this blade is right now. I mean, I feel like you have Thor's hammer, but this is Papa Bear's axe. I mean, real man's man right here. Yes, I'm geeking right now. So, after this, guys, I'm gonna just show you a video. It's me outside processing some firewood and chopping some down. Actually, do I have a video or is it pictures? I'll show you guys some media. Pretty much just media of me chopping something down, the aftermath. And so, yeah. And I will say this though, my wife picked it up. She actually liked it. It felt very nice in her hands. So that's another reason why I got it. You know, when my wife is comfortable with something, as a man, take the opportunity and definitely get it. So pretty much that's all I have to say about this lovely Schrade hatchet. You guys keep making good product like this. Please keep making good product like this. This is nice. This is a very excellent beginner hatchet. And the only thing I think I'll probably change out is just this right here. Get some 550 cord on it so I can really get my hand in there. And it comes down a little more so I can really grip it and go with my day. So I'm a strong believer in these lanyards, especially if my hands are wet or I'm wearing gloves and it slips out. At least I have it attached to me and I don't lose the tool whatsoever or hurt myself. So overall, this hatchet, man, ooh, get out, get it. It's not that expensive, $26, $27. Got it at Bass Pro, probably get it on Amazon for a whole lot cheaper. So with that being said, you know, you guys have a good day. Get out there and go chop a cherry tree down. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, share, and as always, comment. And if you have a better hatchet for me to look into, something for me to graduate into, because this is my baby. And as always, with all my stuff, when I graduate to the next level, I take it down. I either give it to Baby Bear, excuse me, Little Bear, that's his name now. I give it to Little Bear. I'll put it in the car for survival means, you know, so on and so forth. If there's another hatchet out there that you guys want me to try out, that's around $25 range. That's really nice. I'm all about that. I'm really all about that. I'm into like getting into this. With that being said, thank you very much for watching this installment. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Go chop down yourself a cherry tree. Get out there and hike. Peace.
So all right, y'all, what's going on? It's Papa Bear here. So in preparing for winter camping, granted it's probably already the winter, I am testing out my saw that I got from Amazon, and I'm also testing out my new serrated hatchet. So a couple days ago I sawed down this tree, excuse me, I actually chopped down this tree to see how well it would cut. And just so you can see, right about there is where I actually cut, and it did a good job. I also have this right here on where I cut as well. So what I'm thinking about doing is I'm going to use this saw, cut the remainder of this tree down. Then I'm gonna come over here and start like chopping off the branches and stuff, which I'm gonna put right there in my wood pile. So mess around, do a couple things, see how it all works out, and then go from there. Let's get started. Move, Olsen. Yeah. Back, no. Surprised these broke off the way they did. See how good that hatching job it does? Now, the only issue that I see with this hatchet right here is I gotta put some cordage on it. Put some 550 on it. Alright, let go, boy. Let go. Good boy. Come on. Too swinging at it, you know, it not fall out my hand. So look at that cut right there.